get a few things adjusted here. Let me see. No, I don't want to do like that. Oh, I messed my camera up a little bit. Hey, Gamatron, welcome on in. So I was trying to adjust my camera. It looked like it was a little crooked. Hope it looks a little bit better for you now. There we go. Just trying to adjust here. How's everyone doing? Gamatron, how you been? Can you hear me? Great. Always double check. Got any singles you're looking for? I know we're getting to that point now where a lot of the Lord of the Rings singles are kind of hitting there where they're going to probably fall out to. So I don't know if you have any of those you're looking for. All right, Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit. Have a bunch of Hobbit singles. Have a bunch of packs we can open too if you're interested. So just let me know what you might want to be doing today. Got some cool sleeves. Always have all the cool stuff. I'm about to move this over. There we go. Now I can see it better. All right. Ooh. Alrighty. We got lots of singles. Hey, Hayumi, welcome on in. How's it going? Alchemist, how you guys doing? Got a bunch of singles. Still don't have my Lord of the Rings singles just yet 100% completely listed, and that's just because you know how it is right now with the Lord of the Rings or the Hobbit singles. They're still kind of being sorted out with price wise, and I don't want to have to like change them a million times before the set officially releases. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to figure out what happened with my camera here. Why does it look like it's crooked? Oop. Now it still looks crooked, doesn't it? It looks real bad crooked now. I messed it all up. Let's try to see if we can straighten this out. There we go. I think I fixed it, right? There we go. Less crooked. There we go. All right. Still looks a little crooked. Let's see if I can fix it. Sorry, Fire Squad, welcome on in. So I'm trying to adjust this. My camera gets moved around, and so I'm trying to make sure it looks. How is it not straight yet? There we go. I think we got it there. That better or still crooked looking? Still looking crooked to me. Does it look crooked to you guys a little bit? I'm trying to figure out how I can adjust this and make it less crooked. Because every time I adjust it, I feel like perfect. There we go. Hey, Manadork, welcome on in. Which Manadork are you, though? That's the real question. Or what is the best Manadork? That's a really good question. What do you guys think is the best Manadork? Berta, welcome on in. Got lots of Hobbit singles here for y'all, so hopefully we can get y'all set up with some Hobbit singles. If you got other singles you're looking for, we do have some fresh, hot singles in the bin that are not Hobbits that I'll show you. We got a Soul Stone here. Why is the light on this? Hold on, I fixed that. We got a Soul Stone. If you guys want any of these, just holler out and say, yep, hold that. I got Impossible Man. I got a Black Cleave Cliffs. It's got it's a promo. Warstorm Surge. This is the one that came out of the comic book here. I also do have two of the comic books still for sale. Collective Brutality. Hey, Senpai, how's it going? Chevy Polly. I got this Loki. This is a promo that you could only get in a couple places. One was Amsterdam. How you been? I got Brain Stiller Dragon. This is a fun card. I was gonna build Taskmaster, and I had this card sitting to the side. And I was like, I'm not building Taskmaster. I've got 4 Hobbit decks to build now, 3 or 4. So, all right, Origin of Spider-Man is not in that pile. Oh yeah, is that this weekend, right? Or next weekend? Okay. Yeah, I was gonna try to be in some of those, but I've had to really step back on a lot of them just right now, just because of travel, finances, things like that. I'm trying to get all my finances back under control, and I'm also about to take over. Oh, nice, nice. I'm about to basically take over a business where I'm running it most days, so that'll help my finances a little bit. But that means doing this a little bit less, and traveling is still possible. I just for the first couple of months it's going to be a little bit harder, so I got to get with. I was going to be going to Atlanta. Yeah, I gotta make money. I gotta pay people because I owe Larry technically too from Amsterdam a little bit. So I'm like found out a little short story that I will. This is bad on me because I should check better, but over the past year, I've had $8,000 taken out of my account paying for my ex's bills that I didn't know about, and it's just because like they were like small. There wasn't small, but like basically paying off credit card stuff, and I just didn't notice. Yeah. So like literally for the last what was it called? Hey, Tilted Entertainment, welcome on in. Long time no see. How you been? I realized it because I was looking at like, why I was short when I came back from Amsterdam. I was like, I know I spent money over there, but not that much money. And started digging through it and found like in the last 2 months, like $800. And I'm like, yeah. And I've got to confront about that and or see if I can at least get some of that back. I know I'm probably not getting the full 8,000. That's on me for not watching, but I should be able to at least get the last 2 or 3 months back. Be like, hey, don't know if it was on purpose or accident, but I really don't want to I didn't really want to because our relationship ended. Long story. I'm not going to get onto all that, but it wasn't like there was really bad fighting or any issues. We just realized that we separated mutually. Everything was okay. We separated, and we've been separated for over a year, and we're waiting for honestly even longer than that in a sense. But yeah, so yeah, that sucked to find out a bunch of money. Just didn't realize it. So I was like, great, wonderful. But on to other notes. So, Senpai, you got adding anything? Or first of all, what are you playing at Valley Forge? I know you rotate in and out of different stuff, so I wasn't sure what you're on currently. TNT. TNT is really, really strong and really, really good. I'd consider trying to play it. I'd have to get a lot of testing in. That's my only thing. Like, I'd love to play other decks some, but like, you can just randomly grab a deck and play and do all right. But if you like, and get some tests and some games into it. But if you're not like as familiar with how the deck runs and stuff like that, it's not as easy. You're not going to play up to like even as being one of the top players. If you're not familiar with the deck or familiar with what's in the deck, you got to know what's in it, how it runs, and stuff like that. But yeah, there's some really good cards from the Hobbit. I think the Hobbit added a few cards that we definitely could see some play. It's just a matter of. I know a lot of people are. I've seen an uptick in Cabbage Merchant. Cabbage Merchant got an amazing card with Bilbo. Now you get food and treasure, so now you're getting a half a mana basically and a mana on every time someone casts a non-creature spell. Oh, it's replacement. Well, yeah, but it says right. So if you make a food, you make a food and a treasure. So you would just make with Cabbage Merchant, you're making a food and a treasure basically if they're both out there. I don't think it goes in anything else other than possibly Cabbage Merchant. Like that is the only deck I think it could go. Like people be like, oh, you could run it this and that. I was like, yeah, that's the only issue. Like if you are running it with only Cabbage Merchant and that in your deck, it's not a card you really want. I think in like other decks, like definitely outside of CDH is a really strong card with all the food synergies there are. but in CDH itself, I'm actually, and I know maybe people aren't happy about it. I've had a lot of people like bashing on it, but I'm possibly attempting. Oh, yeah, that's true. I forgot that there is a Sam Frodo deck that sometimes does see some play in CDH. That would definitely go in there. Um, Random phone number. Anyways, I gotta get some more CDH games in. I haven't played in a minute. I could go play with some people, but then I've got to. There's a few cards for Hashaton for sure. Like Queen of Dale is 100% going in the deck. I don't know if I put Bilbo's Gambit in or not. I like Bilbo's Gambit, but I'm also like, what do I take out in its place? I like that I can bounce a spell, so it's stuff that says can't be countered. It gets around that. But I also like the fact that if I need to give someone a mana for some reason, so they need that one mana to help back me up, you can say, "Yeah, I'll promise you that treasure." All the downside is they can say, "Yeah, I'm backing you up. I'm just going to win over top." But I got a few more cards to show off here, and if you guys are out there looking for Hobbit cards, I got a ton of Hobbit stuff. So, and prices I think are kind of where they're going to be. I don't think we're going to see much more falling. I think a lot of stuff is kind of settled into what it's going to be. Stuff may drop $5 to $10 more. Stuff may start going up. I'm curious to see what's going to take some places in standard. Now they had the Big Bad Wolfster band. I think Jeskai still is strong. You just don't. I mean, Jeskai was already good. They didn't really run the Otter thing. Grand was not even played as much in the Jeskai decks. The Grand is really, really good. So, and I saw today, I don't know if it was today or they did this in the past, but I was excited that Wizards posted something that Pioneer's coming back. Oh, for sure. For sure. I don't even know, like, I thought, like, playboxes still weren't, like, horrible. Because the crazy thing about playboxes, and I was mistaken because there was a misreading somewhere that what you could get originally Wizards sent something out $223 a box, which yeah, I guess a little high. I guess that's average. What was that's close to MSRP on the boxes, right? Because I know that the play bosters. Yeah, you can't get box numbers and packs. Yeah, originally though they had put an article out or something out that I had because I did a whole video about it, and I remember talking about it. I researched it, and apparently they like I went through and said this are the things you can get, and maybe I messed up on it. I was like, man, that's crazy though. I was like, I understand it. I guess that's why collectors are up though, and honestly, yeah, it's a little crazy that they're that high. Like, truth be told, if it was not for I was able to get one box from my LGS at MSRP, which I put on here and I sold it because I wanted you guys to have good pricing. I actually didn't pay money. I traded in my what is it, 30th anniversary card and a little bit of cash. Yeah, no, I think so for me, and like they did give you where you could get the book covers and you can get the dragon scale art, but there isn't like there isn't in the deck. There's not the ability to get these cards. The really good which is honestly like a lot of people are chasing these cards. Like these are the cards that people are really, really wanting. And I don't blame them. The art's fantastic on them. Like I absolutely love them. Art is fantastic. I really want to pick up Saruman in many colors, but like I don't even need Surge. I just need the basic. The box topper, I think the foil versions of them will be cheaper just because you can because like in a box of collector boosters, you get like 2 to 4, right? 2 to 4 of the classic art styles, 1 to 2 surge foils, depending roughly, I think. And then what is it? A couple of non-foil. So the foil ones are cheaper, maybe. I don't know, because they're above the box toppers. But there's 40 of them. So like your odds of getting certain ones. It is possible. I've opened 3 boxes total, and how many did I have? So I sold a couple. I'm just trying to remember how many I had and what I did with them because you see most of the ones here. So I sold like two or three of the ones, and I had one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. So that would be So over two boxes. So yeah, like four a box, 4 to 6 a box, give or take, I guess. Yeah, I think the surge ones are the ones that are holding price because the surge hits are much rarer. I think the dwarf cards also are going to end up having higher value because you're not guaranteed a hit in a box. Like that's the weird thing. Like the numbers are like I had a box that I opened on here, and I have actual anti venom. I have an anti venom, but I'll show you what it is if you're interested in it. I have an anti venom that is this. So I think it's might be in my bin. If not, I'll get you a price on it. So you're gonna get the toy and you're gonna get the promo card. So I don't have the actual card, but I have the toy still from back when Spider-Man came out. If you're interested, I swear. You interested in this one? I can get you. If I don't have it in my bin, I can definitely get you a pricing. Gleaming Splendor. No, the card is in here. That's what I was saying. You get the card and the card is in here. There's the card. It's the special promo you can only get from this, which is really funny that these boxes are priced the way they are. Let me look and see if I have it in my bin already. Because at one time I did. No, I do not. Okay, let me go look at something real quick. I did have it. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm trying to get you a good deal on it, or at least get it to you. I just gotta find what it going. Where are we at? Whatnot. It doesn't help too. Let's see this over to the side really quick. That because the prices of boxes are so high for Lord of the Rings, there's lots of like controversy and stuff like that. Gleaming Splendor, I was shocked that it's still like a $40 card the other day because someone was asking for it and I hadn't opened it yet, and I was like, Gimli of the Glittering Cave. I do not have that, Josh, unfortunately. I believe I've had one version of that card, and I think it's in whatever pre-con or wherever it came in. Still, that is the only one I have. Oh yeah, Dwarf Tribal is going crazy. I think probably Magna's going up. Depala is definitely going up. Depala is a really good one. I need to go through though because I'm building it, but I'm building it different. Iron Man Art Commander plate. I do not. Yeah, Lord of the Commander deck. Yeah, I knew that the Gimli was from that one. I was pretty sure. So like, if I know I don't have one that's outside of that. I know it's probably in my Aragorn deck because my Aragorn deck has all the heroes from Lord of the Rings. Any Urza sagas? I do not have any Urza saga, unfortunately. I have went through a bunch of my Urza sagas. I think I might still own one somewhere in some of my like one that I might be getting to sell soon, Ethan. So if you want to come back next week, I know I'm going to try to be going through some more of my cards and seeing. And I thought I had one, but I would have to dig through a pile of cards. Collective Inferno. Let me look on that one. Hey, no. Yeah, I will. Senpai. I'll hit you up. I was trying to say I'd love to play and talk to you. I have. Oh, so if you have cards you're looking for, Ethan, do let me know. There are sometimes cards I have outside. If you're looking for specifically the Hobbit cards, you're gonna have to ask because all my Hobbit cards aren't listed in bin yet. I'm gonna have to give you pricing specifically on that. I need to get a price on this anti-venom card real quick, and then I will get with everyone else's about it. I'm so sorry. Person who was asking for anti-venom, are you still in here? Hope you do well, by the way, Senpai, at the Valley Forge. Let me know how that goes too. Bear with me. I'm trying to find this anti-venom here. All right, let me do this the other way. This is being really too slow today. All right, let me do this the other way. Sorry, it's like I thought it was in my inventory still, but apparently it is not. Let's see here. All right, Gandalf. Are you talking about the red one, Lagnut? I have yet to see it, and I still have not opened up 2 play booster boxes. I'm probably going to be opening up this weekend. So one is already claimed, and that's for me. If the second one I open will be for you. So I'm building Gandalf Wizard Tribal. So and it's going to be a horrible like Spellslinger fun deck, with just a bunch of cards that I own. As far as this anti venom goes, so the card itself is a $45 card. I would sell you this entire box thing for $50 if you would like to pick that up today. Swear. Which is a really good deal on it because the card is you get the card, the action figure, so you have the cool figure and all that. So like if you're interested, I can get that ran for you. Just let me know. I swear. $50 for this one. The promo itself is worth 45, so Venom. Bolg. That is the one, Anthony. That's the one from the extended art one, right? The one that you can only like. There's only could get in collector boosters, right, Anthony? Just making sure I'm asking. Yeah. So I think I pulled one. I mean, I get it. I swear, I know you're not interested in the toy. I'm just like, it's 45. I have to. So like, I know what like. So I know what the like. These are still going for like 65, the box and everything. So like 50. Yeah, like the shipping is gonna end up being like, I'd put it as low as possible. So like, this box is under £1, so it'd probably be right around like $8 for shipping. Which is like a couple dollars more than what it would be for just the card, because the card itself is going to be like 5 something to ship it within a bubble mailer. So I swear, let me ask you this question real quick. Would you want just the card? If I open this up and just sold you the card for 45, would you do it? Because I mean, I can give the toy to somebody, or I can keep the toy. But let me know, because I can do the box as is with the toy, everything. 50, 45 for the card. I just pull the card out. No worries, I got you. And like you might be able to find a normal anti venom at that price, or for definitely a little bit lower. But this is the specialized print version, so still going over 45 because people did not buy as many of them. By the way, if anyone's interested, I do have 2 Warstorm Surge comics from the Marvel set. Oh, something sold for 22, and I don't know what sold. It didn't pop up. I see a sell, and I don't know what sold. I gotta go look and see what sold. What? Who bought something? Ah, Basilisk collar. Ethan, you got the. I love that Basilisk collar. It's so cute. I love it. Glad you got it with the doggy. All right, Ethan, did you have some more cards you were looking for? And anyone that's looking for some cards, by the way. So Ethan, you asked for Urza Saga, Collective Inferno. That's what I was looking for. Sorry, I was going to look up your thing. I have real bad ADHD, guys, so if I miss something, let me know. Collective Inferno. Oh, from Lauren Eclipse. I do not have a Collective Inferno. I do not have that Bolg. I think the other Bolg that was in the set, right, was, let me look here. Not Bulb. There's a guy named Bulb. Yeah, Bolg's Airbor's Reckoning. I do not have. Bolg of the North. I do not have. I mean, I might have, but I don't have that Bolg. Sorry, Anthony. What else you guys looking for? I have a bunch of stuff now, and that one I probably won't ever have unless I run across it, because that one is only in collector boosters, and so I'm not paying the price that's out there for collector boosters. Like because I wish I could get them cheap, or at least MSRP, because then I could pass them off to you guys and still make a little bit, and you guys get them even cheaper than what they're going for. I do not. Ethan, what else you got? I do not have the collective. Was there anything else you're looking for, Ethan? By the way, just let me know. Are you? If you're digging through bin, I don't want to bug you, because I know you go through the bin sometimes. I do have a few more cards I was going to show off, though. I have this cool full art prismatic ending textless, really cool, from Magic on Amsterdam, so could only get it there. I've got an Ashnod's Altar. Big Cat, welcome on in. I got what is it? Miro from the what was this? That was the Alphabet Kit thing. And then I've got Absence Pilgrim, the Texas box one. I got Bountiful Promenade extended art from Baldur's Gate. Beautiful card. I got this cool special guest ledger shredder. I love the art on this one. What do you guys think? Hey, Juicy Magics, Blazer, Mahler, welcome on in. What y'all looking for? I got a cool card. Therica, God of Affliction. Oh, I haven't heard that one in a minute. That is not a Hobbit card. I think it's cool green dragon. Let me look. I don't know if I have that card or not, actually. I have a cool Ghostbusters patch. It's your precious. I gotcha. Hushwood Verge. Thrown off. That Sauron is a Surge foil. It is, Blazer. It is beautiful Surge foil. I've been trying to move it for a minute, and I do understand why. For a minute there, that you want to know how much this was for about a week? $500. Oh, you're building a Surplus Society? Oh, that's cool. Mithril Coat. Cool card. You want it. This card might get some of you guys excited. I love this card. I hate to be selling it, but I'm tight on money right now. Really tight on money because I had to take my dog to the vet today. Because he's been yipping, and Cracker Jack NC will come on in, and so I had to take him and get a bunch of like test run. And hopefully, it's just he's just like strained his neck. But if not, I got to go back, and I'm like, that's gonna be a lot of money because you're like, we have to do X-rays and stuff. I do have this Necropotence though. This is the cool, like, from the Countdown kit, but the art of that Necropotence, phenomenal. Did somebody want the? Then I have a cool Urborg Tomb of Yawgmoth. I have more in the bin, by the way. Cracker Jack NC, are you in North Carolina? I'm just curious. I saw the NC there. Nice. What part? I'm in North Carolina myself, so see, it's fate. You were meant to order here. You get your card super fast. Okay, Canopolis. Yeah, I'm in between Greensboro and Raleigh, so. Always is when I ship something, people in North Carolina are like, well, you're getting this tomorrow. So, all right. Farika or Farika. Is it Farika or is it Farika? That is my real question. I don't know what this card does. Oh, okay. Now I remember now. I do not have this one. I was like, what does this one do? Was it Theros? Journeyed into Nyx. Okay. That's actually a really good card for the Serpent one. Yeah, not at all. Glitzy Glam, welcome on in. If you guys got singles you're looking for, do let me know. Specifically, if you are looking for Hobbit singles, I don't have them listed in my bin yet, just because the reason I don't list singles the first 2 weeks is because if you notice anything, prices go up and down all the time, and I don't want to have to, like, I don't. It's hard enough to come in the system and change prices every single day. So I want to make sure you guys are getting the best prices and stuff like that. So basically, what I do is if you want a single from The Hobbit or a single you're looking for, I go look at TCG Low and we're going to come to a deal from that. Usually I'll give you right around there. If I think the price is a little high, or I won't make the price high. I'm not going to be like, oh, TCG Low says this is a $5 card, but I think it's a $20 card. I'm not doing that. You know, but we have a bunch of them. I will show you off some of the cool ones. So you guys do see the big ones here. There's a few of the big ones. So Lotho is Surge Foil. The Arkenstone is just a foil. Mount Doom is Surge Foil, and Sauron is Surge Foil. But I also have, if you're looking for another Surge Foil, I have Lord of the Eagles. I have the Lonely Mountain book cover. I have Bard King of Dale book cover. I have Thranduil. I have a foil and non-foil Thranduil, by the way. I have Golem Riddlemaster, foil and non-foil in the book covers. I have a Call Forth the Tempest. I have the Gaffer. Rip and welcome on in. I got Galadriel's Dismissal. Palantir of Orthanc. These are all non-foils. Then I got 4 foils. Cavern Horde Dragon in the foil. Dawn of a New Age in the foil. Glamdring in the foil. Art looks amazing in this one. And then Reprieve in the foil. So those are the bigger hits. There are more cards. I do have a bunch of Hobbit cards. If there's just specific ones you're looking for, I would need you to tell me. And I can go dig through my pile. Hey guys, Pool Station Bjorn. Bjorn to be wild. I really do hope you're building a Bjorn deck, Bjorn. Please tell me you are. Jay Rizzle. Oh, my internet doing weird stuff today. All right, what are we looking for? Oh, nice. I have only seen one. I have one version. I have a foil version of him. Royal Flush, welcome in. But I'm weird. I actually prefer non-foils, and I don't like. There's certain specialty arts I really like, but give me a non-foil all day. Unless the foil is cheaper, then I'll take. If there's a huge difference between foil and non-foil, then sure, yeah, I'll take it. You know what I forgot? I forgot to put some stuff on the auction. Mr. David Buster himself. Mr. David Buster is here, guys, and hopefully he gives us play cards so we can go play at Dave and Buster's. That's what he's here for. Bernard Cloud. Ooh, I'm gonna have to try this one. Rugaro, Baroque. Hopefully I got that one right. And Red Fox. Was it Red Foxies? Sweet. Sorry, I saw Rugaro. I saw it. I was like, ooh, this looks like this could also be tricky, like New Orleans French Creole kind of name or something. So I was like, oh, is there some special pronunciation I'm going to miss in here? I have a hard time. So sometimes I have difficulty pronouncing things because pronouncing things the right way because of the way I read stuff. So Jumpstart my MTG Heart. That is an amazing name. I will jumpstart MTG Heart. Let's jumpstart and let's get everyone into some stuff, right? Let's get cards. Let's get some stuff flowing. You guys want to buy some packs? What packs would you guys be interested in getting? I have Secret of Strixhaven. I'll play boosters. I know, no collector. I have a few collectors. I have a few Avatar collector boosters, and everyone's favorite, TMNT. Outside of that, I have no other collector boosters left, unfortunately. But I do have those if you're interested. Bjorn's back. Also, I'm Mystery Booster 2 if anyone's interested. Oof, my head is hurting, guys. All right, here we go. We're going to do an auction for Mystery Booster 2. Haven't hit the foil yet, and we've still got about, I think there's like, I think we've opened like 6 packs on it. So just so y'all know where we're at with it. Here we go. Who wants some Mystery Booster 2? Y'all going to help me out at all? Please, tonight. I need a bunch of help. Ash Bash Eagle. How's it going? All right, we're going to start. We're going to do a Bernard. Welcome on in. We're going to do Hobbit Play Booster here. Let's go for the Hobbit. And if you guys are looking for any singles, do let me know. I have a lot of singles, so love to hook you up if you got singles you're looking for. We have a ton of singles in the bin, so if you got some singles you might be looking for in the bin, let me know. Outside of that, I'm going to do a few auctions here real quick. We're going to go 2 cards, starting at $1 bid. Spider-Ham, Skater Dreams, welcome on in. And Origin of Spider-Man. 2 decent cards, Spider-Man cards, but we're going to do them. We're going to do a starting bid here. 2 cards. Yep, Sauron is Surge. Skater. Let's see where it's at today. I looked at it earlier today. The last night, I know it was the other day, it was like, oh no, wrong Sauron, not Lord of the Rings. This is the Dark Lord. They didn't reprint the Lord of the Rings. Yeah, it's like 260. I do 250 if you wanted to grab it today. I don't see it jumping much lower. I think we kind of hit its bottom line there. So I can do it for 250 today. All right, I'm doing an auction. Where do you see it selling for 225? You tell me where it's selling for 225 and I'll see where it's at, but I'm going off TCG low. That's what I run my prices off of. That's what I'm going to run my prices off of. Someone's selling it for 225 to like an individual. That's great. Here's the thing. I sell the 225 to you. I lose a chunk of money. I can put it on TCG Player or Mana Pool, and at that price or higher, it could go higher. Honestly, the surge foils are going to go up in price. Like, I'm putting money on it. The hot ones. But you want to tell me, Skater, where are you seeing it go for 225? I think I actually do, or I did. Let me see if I have another version of it. I know I had one. I got to see if I have another one. I sold one the other day, the Inside Information. I thought I had another one, but let me double check. Yep, I do. I got one. Woohoo! I was like, I know I have one. There we go. We got the Inside Information. A really good card. The real question is, though, Ruguro, where are we putting that card? Like Skater, I just wanted to know where you said you saw it going for and selling for 225. Bellatrix. Okay, nice. Yeah, that would make sense. That's a really good card. Although you're gonna have to gain a bunch of life though. I played that card in a one of my sealed decks the other day, and I did like 10 damage to cast like 2 removal spells. But it basically won me the game. So I was like, unless they've got like the hasty bear, I just win here. All right, let me look here for something. Sorry guys, I'm looking for yeah. Then the market price way off on that one. Saying the market price on some stuff, then I'm like, your market price is off. All right, let me get you your pricing on that real quick. I don't think it was too crazy. I think it's an undervalued card for sure. And then Bellatrix, yeah, that's a really good card. Because it becomes basically like 2 black mana, right? Or wait, no, wait, because Bellatrix says, what is it? Should know this off the top of my head. Yeah, it's $5. That's what I was about to say. It was the other day. I was like, it probably hasn't gone much, but I also don't know. So yeah, I could do it for 5 if you want to do the inside information there. Anything else you're looking for though? I don't mind just doing like one sell, but if there's other cards you're also looking for, oh, you want to see these amazing Vorinclex sleeves? So these are they are exclusive Dragon Shield sleeves that have Vorinclex on them, the Phyrexian Vorinclex on the back, and they have metallic ink and black dual interior. Sorry, on the back, and these were only in Amsterdam, Magic on Amsterdam. So that was the only place you could pick them up. I was able to pick up, thankfully, a couple packs. One of my buddies, which I got to ship them after the show, and then yeah, I have them at $80. Which I thought was very very reasonable. I saw them going at low online for a lot more than that. Because mostly the people that were over there were not from what's it called? Most of them that were bought by people over in Magicon. That's actually funny. I'm pretty sure when I Google search it, my list pops up. Did you want to get them? Wait, what, Peta? They are selling for 100 everywhere else. I've got them at 80. So, by the way, where was it at? Rogaru, right? Did you just get in that? No worries. They are in my bin. So if you come back and the show's not on, like feel free to just order them. They will get shipped pretty quickly to you. You're going to pay the same amount either way, shipping wise. The only thing I always tell people, okay. No, I just wanted to make sure there wasn't any other cards you might be. Hey, great Ginch, how's it going? If there was any other cards you might be looking for, or that I could tempt you to buy, hook you up. I'll hook you up with the cool Necropotence. I'll hook you up, but it's in my bin. Who doesn't want this amazing necropotence? I'm just trying to move some cards today, guys. Trying to pay bills, but also I had to pay for my dog to go to the vet and get a bunch of tests and stuff done with money I didn't really have. So yeah. So hoping the show today will be going a little bit better, and it has not gone great. It's been all right. It's been funny you guys have been on here. I just am trying to. I need to sell $300 to $500 worth of cards today. Let me put the inside information for you. Oh no, not upload. He ended up. My dog is okay. I think he just had some they think. Hopefully, it was just like he strained a neck or like a muscle, but he'd been whining a lot, and I was really worried about it because that's just not normal for him. It's not normal for him to be whining, and so I'm selling you inside information. This is funny that it's like that. Shipping profile. You're cool with it coming plain white envelope. I always ask before I put in the ounces because if you want to pay more for shipping, you can. This it's set to be like $1.31 shipping or whatever it is, like a dollar or whatever. I just want to make sure because most people would even yeah, it's gonna be in a hard sleeve. I'll put it in a hard what is it? I forget the names of them, but yeah, it'll be in a hard sleeve. It should be up there for you right now. Maybe. It won't let me pin it. What in the world? Here, let me pin that. I had someone that wanted to the thing on whatnot is as long as the price of the card is under $20, uh, and not over 3 ounces, I can ship it in PWE. But if it goes over that, then it ends up being you get shipped in the other way. That's also why I usually ask people at the beginning, if you've got multiple cards you're looking for wanting to buy, we can try to hook you up together in one fell swoop. All right. Let's run this auction here. We got 2 cards: Origin of Spider-Man and Spider-Ham Peter Porker. My chair is super squeaky. I'm gonna have to get some WD-40 or something to keep the squeak down. Because if I move in it at all, it squeaks really bad. All right, where's it at? Cards on stand. Here we go. Y'all ready for this? Here we go. Did I put the right price? Okay, yep. All right, here we go. 2 cards, $1. What a great price. Matt Geo. All right, guys, I'm going to move this over here. If you guys are looking for any singles, let me know. Hobbit singles, anything. What I want to do, though, is something fun that we have to do that a lot of people have enjoyed recently. So I got my box here of singles. And we do them 4 for $2. So basically, you bid, you get 4 random cards selected at random from the box. So I don't know what they are. I try to vary where I grab from. And then you can re-roll. So you get 1 re-roll, which is up to any of the cards. So if you say you see 4 cards, you want 1 re-roll, we'll re-roll, grab another card. But on your second re-roll, there are no re-rolls. So basically, you get what you get. So this is what we're going to do. All right, 4 cards, $2. There's a wide variety of cards in here. Most of these were cards that are around the $2 range. So some of them a little bit under. But on here, they'd be listed at $1. So just to let you know where they're at. All right, you guys ready for this one? 4 cards, $2. Let's go. Who wants to do it? It's a lot of fun. I love doing this. I used to do pull boxes back in the day when they let us do pull boxes, and sadly, we can't really do pull boxes anymore. This is a little bit more beneficial. I always tell people kind of what you're going to get. You're getting cards that are around a little more around your price range, give or take. cards that would be sold for $1 on here because everything, there's a minimum of $1. So, all right, code. All right, we're going to go through here and grab 4 random cards and go from there. All right. We got you a Prairie Stream, Captain Marvel Apex Avenger, Mystic Monastery, and Kingpin of Crime. Apparently, I got you all Marvel. Some magic way with all those cards that are there. It'd be cool to keep those, code, or do you want to reroll any of them? Smoky Mountain Merchant. So welcome on in. Oh, here that's Soren. That's my doggy. So just let me know, code, if you're cool with the 4. So it's these 4: Prairie Stream, Captain Marvel, Mystic Monastery, and the Kingpin of Crime. If you want to reroll, I'll reroll all of them. I'll reroll 1 or 2 of them. Just let me know. Bogey. Roll. I got you. All right, we'll re-roll these. I'm going to set these to the side. Do you want all of them re-rolled then, code? All right, just making sure. All right, we'll go here. Here. I'll put that one. These. Yep, nope, that's what we got. And here we go. What do we got? Oh, okay. That was not the card I wanted. Ooh, nice. Okay. Got Inspired Tinkering. Great card for Raw. Now, you are stuck with these now. Jackal, which this is an underplayed card and I think is going to see more play. Like, I think maybe in the new meta. Guardian Idol, good card. Always a good man dork. And Villainous Wealth, classic old school card that just lets you do some fun stuff. So, we got you those now, code. Did they go? Where did sorry, I'm looking for my sticky notes so I can write down your name on your cards. Oh, there they are. All right. Berto, Big Mike, welcome on in. Tony, you guys got any singles you're looking for? Let me know. If you got Hobbit singles in particular, we got a bunch of them. All right, let's turn another 4 for 2 here. Great way to get a bunch of different cards. There are some cards here I like values I haven't checked. So if something is spiked, I don't know it. Most of these are value would be like $1 on here. That their value, you're going to get close to what you're 4 for $2. Some of them you're going to get some better deals on. There's a lot of different cards. Usually, what I did is took all the cards that were like going to be listed on $1, and it would be $1 on here, and I put because I used to list everything I had. And people love dollar singles, but the problem is when you have 300 singles listed, it's hard for people to find the other singles. So we're going to do it again. Here we go. 4 for 2. Let's go. All right, there we go. What is it? X-Proach or Zach? There we go. X-Pro Zach. Sorry, I can't read well. Let's go. Hey, look, to me, I tell people this. Look, I'm trying to give you, it's a good way to get some decent cards, some fun cards. You're not exactly sure. Like I said, I don't know. I don't keep track of all the pricing. So, like, they go up, they go down. I don't know. Most of them are going to stay around their price point. And here we go. We got 4 cards. Ooh, that's a good one, actually. You got the alternate art, Avengers Under Siege, which is a amazing card to run in Limited. Gonti, Lord of Luxury. We're getting a bunch of cards about stealing stuff here, it looks like, for the other stuff. All right, here we go. Muscle Sliver. That's a good one with the foil. And Wild Blade of the Frontier. Great card. That is Zot's Will. And I will look at the other one. We could keep those, Zach. So you got those 4. All pretty good cards, actually. Wow, is a lot of fun. Live Stream's Blessing. Let me look at that. I don't think I have. Reroll Gonti. I gotcha. No Gonti. Poor Gonti. What did Gonti ever do to you? All right, here we go. What do we got instead? You got a Kodama's Reach. Let's go. It's a great card. It's still a good card. It's still a classic. And the half year, it's always good. It's always good to have cards. I guess if you don't play certain colors or don't want to play certain colors, like Gonti is a really good card. It's just if you're not playing black or you're not playing that meta, that type of like deck, it's not as good. I liked it in some rogue decks that I had. Look at Amadrace's classic. Let me look at the, what was it? Live Stream's Blessing. Let me look on that one. I know I don't have a Zot's Will, I don't think, Buckley, but let me look. But if anyone else has other things you are looking for, let me know. Oof. What is this? I can't. What did I just do? From okay. I do not have one of those. I was trying to see. This card looks really familiar. Let me look at another spot and see if I have it. Nope, I do not have that one, unfortunately. I made an offer. All right, let me look here. I just happened to come back. Sorry, I was looking up something. So, what did you make me an offer on? Yeah, I'll take that. It's not a bad deal. Don't make much off of them at the point, but yeah, you got the cool pins. I love these pins. They are really cool. So, sitting beside me. I gotta go through and check on my pins and stuff too to make sure what I have listed is right. I don't want to. Let's see here. Asking Dava. Hopefully you enjoy them. I think it was they had them. I didn't get them because I didn't think they would sell, but I'm pretty sure they had mana symbols for your Crocs at one point. All right, we're gonna run the 4 for 2 again. See who wants to get up in here. By the way, things that already are pulled, unless you're supposed to, if you see any of the cards that already are pre-pulled and you're like, hey, I want that card, and that got re-rolled, it's sitting off to the side. So here we go. 4 for 2. Let's go. This is a great way for you to get some good cards. Again, these are not going to be $20, $30 cards. These are like 50-cent, $2, $3, some of them $3 cards, unless somehow some of them spiked in price, because that's the downside. I don't check the prices on these, so I don't know if they spike in price all of a sudden. I'm really bad about that. I don't keep the traction on all of my cards as well as I probably should. So, all right, here we go. We're going to run 4 for 2 again. There we go. Buckley with the coming on in. And if anyone's out there looking for singles for the Hobbit, do let me know. I think people are kind of like, I don't know, like it's been a minute. I've had these singles in here, and I always try to make the best deal. All right, Buckley, we're gonna go here for you. This one's laying right here. I'm gonna go right up here in the middle. We're gonna go towards the back, and we're gonna go all the way back further. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, that's a good one. Underrated Commander, Ukima. You got Shadow Mage Infiltrator, Fear. You have, foil Darwin. That's a nice one, though. These foil cards, I think. That might actually have gone up in price. And, Colligan, the Storm's Fury. That's actually some good stuff. But if you want to reroll any of them, let me know. You can reroll all, you can reroll 1 or 2, or you can keep all. Let me know, Buckley. You got some good stuff in here. We'll tell you that much. I do want to know if this Darwin went up, because I know a bunch of those went up in price. Oh, no, I mean, it doesn't. Hey, Bob, welcome on in. How's it going? All right, Buckley, reroll the green one. Okay, you want to reroll Darwin. I got you. And we're going to grab over here. And you got an Eldrazi Mimic, another good card. This turns the power and toughness of that creature's power and toughness. There's a really good way that when you drop your Eldrazi, you now have huge Eldrazi, which, speaking of Eldrazi, if you guys want a really good Eldrazi commander, the Notary Hobbits. Great Eldrazi commander. Hey, Bob, how you been? What you looking for? You got some singles from the Hobbit you're hunting for? I got some hot singles that are ready to mingle tonight, by the way. All right, we're going to run it again. Here we go. No one else wants to jump on in? Ah, come on. You know you want to. Hey, Bob, I have a bunch of new singles, by the way, that are. I do have a bunch of Hobbit singles, but if you're looking for those specifically, but I also do have some other, like, new ones I just put in today. So, here we go. Let's go. 4 for 2. Who wants it? I got you. No worries. I don't know how much you love Necropotence, but this is a cool one. Showing you the cool art of that one. I got Urborg. Few cool cards. I've got a couple promos that you can only get. I got a Soulstone. If anyone wants Soulstone, I got the Soulstone. Can anyone explain to me? The Soulstone is a good card, right? It is a good card. And I'm going to listen to what it's listed for, but can anyone explain to me why the Soulstone is $100 and $150, or like 100 and like 140? 140 for foil, $100 for non-foil. Can anyone explain to me the reasoning behind that card? I don't even think the Mind Stone goes for that much right now. Do you think it's because the Spider-Man packs were not as opened? I'd love to hear everyone's thoughts on why the Soulstone is such an expensive card. All right, we're going to run it again. We're going to run 4 for 2 again. Who wants to jump in on the 4 for 2? It dropped and it went way. I think it was like, for a long time, it was like a $60, $75 card. I sold a non-foil one I'm pretty sure like a couple weeks ago for like 75, I want to say. And I'm like, how did this go up so much? Or like, what is causing it to? I don't get it. I don't understand the whole market as a whole right now because, like, for the most part, singles from stuff have been down. Most sets, the set value is very, very cheap. You have a few chase cards in a set, but their overall set value is very, very cheap. Outside of the Hobbit, currently Avatar is a little bit above, but I think Avatar's back down now because Badger Mole Cub just got banned. And then you have Final Fantasy from last year. The other cards all have like roughly the same value, or like there's a few good cards and everything goes to be like 5 or less. Which the Hobbit I think is going to be in there. Omega Rob Father, welcome on in. What are we looking for today? I'm curious. Where have the Dwarvish cards gotten at to? Okay, I think I made the better deal. Smart person. Steve-O's up on that one. But I called that one. I still think the Dwarvish cards are still yet to see where their actual value is going to be. All right, what are we looking for today, my friends? Anything in particular you're looking for? If you got some singles, we got a bunch in the bin, but also I have a ton of Hobbit singles if you're looking for them and have a list. Hey, X-Pro's back. Let's run another 4 for 2. Let's see what we can get you all into. What I should do is run 4 for 2 and randomly in here dropping like a $20 card like we did in pull boxes. But then I have to list every single card, which is really hard to do. And they're actually what's funny. They tell you have to list every single card, but you physically cannot list every single card in the notes section. There's not enough room to do it. Or in the like description, you cannot. There's not enough room. It's funny. So I want to hear everyone's take on a few things. You're not going to offend me. If you guys are Magic the Gathering players, I would assume, right? I don't know if you're online a lot. What is your discourse on current pricing of the Hobbit as far as collector boosters? And let me hear your thoughts on the ambassador program as a whole. I'd love to hear your thoughts on what's going on and stuff like that. Like, wait, so sorry. Well, I watched the professor make profit on his video earlier today, so that was great. Wait, so he made profit on like what, opening a box of the Hobbit? I'm assuming. Did he? So he made profit based on. So basically, he made profit based on the current market price, or made profit on buying it as MSRP. That's my big question. I don't watch the professor a lot. I don't. Nothing against the guy, but his very much negativity about a lot of stuff and anti universes beyond and stuff has caused a lot of people to just like be very, very hateful in the community. Not that he's doing it on purpose, not that he's being hateful, but people get behind and be like, oh no, 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 no. And like it also affects pricing of stuff. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think right now the only way you break even in a box of like sadly in a box at eight, let's say 800, let's say they're at eight, you get a box for eight, you need to pull minimum. Yeah, I mean maybe a little bit, but that's the thing though. Like, so right now there is. I don't know if anyone's heard about this. So I had the privilege and opportunity to be an ambassador for the Hobbit. I've been an ambassador for three other sets behind this one. Aether Drift was one. I was an ambassador for Marvel, and I was an ambassador to Ash. How's it going? I was an ambassador for TMNT. Thankful for the opportunity, but recently there's been a little bit of outrage in the community about ambassador program because Wizards sends us free products. Basically, they send us products to make videos on them. Now, here's the thing: I could break down the math of how much if I was just going based off of what I got and how many videos I put out. The dollar per video amount is absolutely insane. Plus the hours that it takes me to edit and upload and keep the videos together is absolutely insane. As far as like, it's less than probably $2 per video. Hey, Cryptic, welcome on in. But there are like people are upset because like, well, Wizards shouldn't give out. So not supposed to sell them while I'm an ambassador. So as long as I'm an ambassador, I'm not supposed to. So basically, I get the cards and I can give them away. I can build decks with them, but I'm not supposed to sell them. So like now, there's nothing. I don't think there's an like down the road. Like if I traded them or did some stuff with them, like or even sold them at some point. I think, but like when I get them, I'm not supposed to be like, hey, let's go, let's sell these right now and stuff like that. So that's why I have to be really careful what I sell and what I have and stuff like that. So most of the cards that I have are because I was able to either pick them up or open some collectors and stuff like, or a collector and get you guys some stuff like that. So that's where we're at with all of that. I'd be really, really careful, really, really specific when I sell on here because I can get in trouble if I'm not careful. So technically, I'm not really getting monetary off of it in that sense. I'm getting cards, which it's great because that means I don't have to buy the cards. But like, I probably wouldn't have been able to get the Hobbit set if it hadn't been for being the ambassador. Like, quite honestly, I'm in a position right now where there's not a lot of extra money just laying around for me. Money is a little bit tight. About the tightest it's been for a minute. Now, hopefully that's about to turn around. I do have a fun business. By the way, if any of you guys are looking for ways to improve your nutrition, your health, you need more energy, want to make some extra money also, I'm working in a business now, in my business where we're trying to help people with their nutrition, their health, getting you guys some like energy teas and stuff like that. I'm trying to get people interested in all that. So yeah, that's what we do. Still gonna be doing this from time to time, but leaning more into that because more profitability, so to say. All right, royalty, welcome on in. What are we looking for? Hey Bob, did you have any singles you're really looking for from the Hobbit at all? I wasn't sure. I know some people are waiting. Some people already got their singles. Some people aren't really like all into the singles. Some people are waiting for to see what the prices get to. I think we're kind of on that point right now where we've seen most of the pricing. So it's just a matter of like a few things may adjust over the weekend. I honestly think though some prices are going to go up soon. Codes, welcome back. All right, let's run another 4 for 2 chance to get 4 random cards from the box. Most of them, on average, would be on here for $1 or $2. So that's just where those are at, so you know what you're getting. You do get one free reroll on them. If you got singles you're looking for though from the Hobbit, hit me up. I've got a bunch of them that I'd love to sell you. A ton. Oof. I had someone come on here earlier. I don't know if you're still here. Hey Bob or anybody. You may still be here. Skater. Hey Bob, got the board. Let's go. I did not. I'm selling some of these cards from my Veto deck. One of my first decks I ever built. I've been upgrading it for years now. I haven't played it much, and I was looking. I was like, you know what? Right now I need money, and I'm glad I'm trying to sell some stuff because I had to take my dog to the vet today, and it cost more money than I was ready for because it wasn't horrible, but it was like I had to get him some medicine. He did something. He's been yelping and yipping and hurting, and we're not sure if it was just like some kind of muscle thing. Or I'm hoping, fingers crossed, it wasn't like a slip disc or anything really bad. Because like he wasn't like the funny thing is the vet like last night he was like I touched his paws, touched certain spots, he would yip, and like I was really really worried because he's never done that before. You know, he's 7 years old. He's been very very healthy. And then now I found out I know that too. On top of it, I'm gonna have to keep an eye on him because he's a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. So he has a heart murmur, which the breed always get him. So at some point, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And so he has a level 2 heart murmur, which is not horrible. The vet said it's not bad. He probably doesn't need medicine. They're going to have to do an x ray to check his heart. But that's something that I'm like, well, right now I don't really have money. I don't know what an x ray costs, but I definitely don't have the money for an x ray. Um, so I'm basically right now just like selling everything I can, just so I can pay bills for this month and next month and getting into the new business and hopefully taking it off. And yeah, that's the idea. Camo Very, welcome on in. So I'm hoping to move some Lord of the Rings cards, or Lord of the Rings, maybe Lord of the Rings. I think Lord of the Rings will be there's like 10 or 11 decks. Yeah, it's been really, really like I think the business is gonna go well. Oh, for sure. Yeah, like I've had him for 7 years and was really concerned because like the other day, like I came home and I touched his like face and he like yep. I'm like, oh no, what's wrong, buddy? And then I was like, oh maybe your ear's messed up. Like I was touching on his ear and he yipped for a bit and then like he stopped. And the vet says it could be like he's like just like strained himself running around and playing. Hopefully that's like the best thing is like he like strained a muscle and or he like like he got like whiplash or something and like so it's hurting down into his like Worst case scenario, there's some like other issues, nerve issues that are gonna, either have to require medicine or surgery or something like that. So, which I don't know what I do if that happens because I have insurance on the dog, which is great. The downside is though you got to pay all that up front and then you got to get paid back. So if you required surgery, I'd probably do one of those like what is it, GoFundMe's or something like that to be like, hey, please help me pay for my dog's surgery. But he's doing all right. I gave him some. He got some medicine today. I think it's supposed to be for like his what is it? His nervous system or something. Some pain medicine that's supposed to help. So hopefully that helps. But all right, let's run another. Who wants to open a pack of Mystery Booster 2? I haven't hit the foil yet, so I'm gonna run a Mystery Booster 2 pack. The last Mystery Booster 2 that'll probably ever be on here. I love how it now shows when you guys have bought from me. It shows a little shopping bag next to your name. It's pretty cool. I love it. Lets you know who's buying. Which I do understand. Not everyone's going to buy every time they come in here. Trying a Hobbit play booster. Get you a good deal on it. All right, here you go. Hobbit play. Who wants to open some Hobbit? Let's see what we can get. Let's see if we can hit a book. We haven't opened a book from this play pack yet. Was there anything else you're looking for? Oh, there we go. Hey, Bob, there we go. Let's see what we got. So I don't know what's also been going on with whatnot, but like it's been like pulling teeth to get people. Like I've sold a few things. My last show was okay, but literally my last show was basically 2 cards sold. I sold 2 of the like surge foils that I had, and I like covered the whole show. So it kind of like it's been like, oh my gosh, like what is going on with whatnot? All right, where are we going? Hey Bob, let me know. I can random grab left, right, middle, all that fun stuff for you. You believe in me. All right, well, we'll see. I mean, the other day on my collector booster packs, everyone kept believing in me, and I hit for one of my buddies. He got 2 Dwarvish cards back to back. So, which unfortunately there's not Dwarvish cards in this set, but Moment of Glory, such a good card. Wood Elves, good to see that back in standard. Goblin Town Flunkies, Stony Voiced Goblins, Bilbo Baggins Burglar, Gandalf the Wandering Wizard. Look at that long body dog. Look at that dog. All these cards are good cards. Like Dreaded Bat Cloud, Iron Hills Blacksmith. All right. Master's Counselors. Ooh, Some of the Wreckage is always a good one. And Hobbit Hole. And I was hoping we got 2 lands in that pack. But Some of the Wreckage is always a good card. I love the art. I don't know if you've seen the art on Some of the Wreckage where they've killed Smaug. And he's just like laying there. Like, that card is always a good card. I'm glad to see it back in Standard, actually. It's going to make Standard a little more fun. And now that they made some bans in Standard, I think Azorius Control, Esper, I'm going to put, this is going in my Esper Control deck. Or, like, not this one, but Settle the Wreckage is going in my Esper Control deck for sure. Oh no, I think I would keep like the Wood Elves. I think realistically, people don't understand. Like it's been a minute since they reprinted it, and I'm glad it's back in like reprints. So, all right, let's run a Mystery Booster here. We have not hit the foil yet, so it is still available. Sack Attack, welcome on in. I'm gonna go bounce around a little bit between some of them. I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna finish opening up the rest of my my collector boosters or not. I have 4 Avatar collectors, and I have like a couple TMNT. Dude, the 5. So, can I give you my unique prediction about the 5 armies? Hey, Bob. I don't know anything because they haven't told us anything about the 5 army thing. But I'm wondering, there were no precons, right? What if that's 5 precon commander decks? It's probably going to be closer more to the TMNT, like 60 card, but man, seeing those 9 cards that they showed off, Yeah, I mean the only downside is if it is 5 commander decks, they're probably going to be like bracket twos, realistically, not super super strong, and they're going to be like a lot of just basic and tap stuff because your goal with that is to like to me it'd be cool, right? Because you're supposedly fighting against the enemy forces. So, but I'm not sure like if someone could also play as the enemy forces deck. But to me, I'm like, wouldn't it be cool if they did that for like 75? Like the other question is, what's the price point? So the Team and T price point was $40, like or like 30 or $40. I think it was like $40. That's what I got listed as. All right, we're gonna run another Hobbit collector booster. Teehee, welcome on in. You guys got any singles you're looking for? Let me know. So I think the idea was going to be, hey Bob, did you play the Team and T one, the Turtle Team Up? Mad Berserker, let's go. Welcome on in. Okay, so Turtle Team Up is honestly one of the best products to introduce somebody into Magic the Gathering. So it is there are 4 decks in there, each colored and each around one of the different turtles. And then you're playing against an enemy deck. The enemy auto plays, like so someone just flips over the cards and it does what the enemies do. They have like a static boss that you're fighting against. It gives like a static ability across the board for the enemies. But you're playing together. So you're all working together to take down the bad guys, which is a great way to introduce someone to the game because if they've never played before, you don't have to play against them. You don't have to play with open hands. You can play with open hands and everyone's working together. Now, you can fight against each other with the decks at some point. That's part of the rules too. But it's a cool way. I think Battle of Five Armies will be something similar where it'll have its own rule set and it'll be like, okay, you're fighting against this deck of cards. This is how it plays. You can also play everybody versus everybody if you really want to. So that's my thoughts on what it's going to be. But Turtle Team Up, one of the best things that the Magic did, honestly. Like 100%, it was absolutely amazing and phenomenal. I think more. So the draft night kits have been. I think they're great. They should come in almost every set now. I think they will. I think especially bigger sets, they're going to do it. Now, here's what I think happened. Right. So I think um, they saw how well the Turtle Team Up was doing and people loved it. That they wanted a co-op thing for the Hobbit, but because of how printing is, they had to push it. So, and they maybe, but see, that's the interesting thing though is they had those 9 cards had to already be designed, and but some people wonder if they're going to do like a early release, like a. I did not. I did not want to like. I'm tight on money right now, so I don't have extra money to buy anything. Like I really want the Hobbit um secret layer cards next week, but I'm probably not going to be picking them up because I just don't have extra cash right now. Like I am very tight. Like this is the tightest it has been for me in a minute. And cost of living keeps going up, so I would have tried to pick one up to resell, like because like to me I know like I could buy it and probably sell it for a like $25 profit, which to me is fine. But at the same time, I just don't want. I didn't want to have to be like, what do I do now? Like, how do I get here? What do I do? And getting all that stuff figured out. So I was just like, I'm gonna pass on that one because, like, plus the risk is I go to get it and then I didn't get it for like what is it like 9 months, and 9 months from now the price is going to be so like tanked, unfortunately. All right, what else do we got? Let's run another 4 for 2 here, guys. 4 random cards. You can get a free reroll. Bandito Bob. Oh no, hey Bob and Bandito Bob are in the room together. The room is going to implode. Oh, we got to have some fun here. Even when everything is going wrong and going bad, we try to make light of it and have fun, and hopefully you guys have good days with us. I'm hoping to have a couple more shows, 1 or 2 more shows this weekend. I just don't know yet because we have my partner's kids this weekend, and it's really hard for me to do shows when we have them. Um, Where did you get one? Hey, Bob. Weak sauce. Welcome on in. All right, guys. Anything like, hey, Bob, was there anything else you wanted in the bin, real quick? I'm going to probably jump off the show. I'm going to try to run a couple shows, maybe some pop up shows over the weekend. Um, but just trying to make sure if there's anything you were trying to get at it and just like in the show and you're like, oh no. I appreciate it. I'm gonna actually real quick before I jump off, I'm gonna go ahead and schedule the next one. I always forget, like my shows are probably just to be truth. Like I'm probably gonna slow down on like the amount of shows I do once I start this business event, this thing, because I'm gonna be pouring a lot of time into it. I'm still gonna run this some and have stuff listed, but my amount of my whatnots will probably go down to 2 to 3 tops a week. For a bit. And then if you do still need cards on singles, feel free to hit me up. If you're looking for ones, I will have them listed here, the ones I have, and then I'll probably have them available elsewhere as well. So, or if you're looking for stuff. But let me schedule this show real quick. So, need to go back to going, probably doing some giveaways in the shows. I've got to like get time. That is the issue. Like I am burning the candle way too deep here. It's fine. I do a lot. Probably gonna end up. Hey, Funko Craze, how's it going? You want some Funkos? I got some Funkos I'd sell you. Want some exclusive Funkos? Like I'm at a point right now where basically all my collectibles behind me, like the Lord of the Rings, are gonna be the last ones that I sell, and a few other ones around my office that I don't think I ever would sell. But I'm like at a point where I'm like, well, I'm gonna start selling stuff that I don't need slowly and surely, and then I'll take a picture of everything, and at one day I'll be able to buy them back, hopefully. So they actually changed though on yeah, like they changed all the tags that you can do on whatnot. Whatnot has changed really, really. I think whatnot has done some stuff that's just like that is not great, so to say. Like they're expanding and letting more people in, which is great. But as far as like for card sellers and stuff, it's completely changed, making it a little bit harder to sell stuff. Because before I could choose certain things and say, hey, we're doing this, this, and this, and now it's like you can't even choose like singles and stuff. You could choose the Hobbit. All right, there's the show scheduled for Monday. We'll see you guys on Monday. We might have a couple pop up shows, so stay tuned. Make sure to follow the channel because we might do some. If you guys are looking for DVDs, I might do like a just a clear out of like stuff. Start selling a bunch of random stuff. Ooh, all right, you got the. Oh no! Hold on a second. Oh shoot, I got some. All right, I will get you those foils there for you. And that's going to be the last thing of the show. Appreciate you. I'll go dig those out. Yeah. So just so you know, by the way, was that Bailey cards? Thank you. I want you to know so that who got those. Sorry. Yeah. So just so you know how that works. All right. Because I want you to know how it works, so you're not surprised. Hopefully, you saw their thing. So they are going to be random. I'm going to try to get them all from the same set, or like if they're like are close to the same set. So I have to go dig through my millions of foils that I have. Not millions, but I have lots of basic lands. I'm gonna try to get you the best ones, give you good cards, and send you the foils that I got. So, or I'll send them in packs too. So maybe 5 and 5, but I'm gonna try to get them all from the same set. That's what I tell people with foils. So I always forget I have put those in there because I have a ton of full art lands and I'm just trying to move for people. So I will do my best to try to get them all from one set. If not, I will try to get you like 2 separate sets, like 5 and 5. So yeah, I took a picture of I think I didn't even realize I did Fallout. So um some people don't. That's why I was explaining. I was like, if you want to cancel the sell, you can. That's why I wanted to make sure you were like not like, oh, I was supposed to get Fallout lands, and it's like that's not what it said. But that's why I always want to explain it to people when they do it. I appreciate it. I'll try to get you some good stuff. I know I have some. I have to see. I know I have some EOE land somewhere. I just don't know how many mountains. That's the issue. That's why the foils. I'm like specifying like foils are a little bit harder. Like if you just got all straight basic lands or foil basic lands, I have enough to get you full set. Sometimes foils are a little bit harder, but I appreciate you. Try to get you some good fun stuff. There could be some surge and or specialty foils if they're already in there. So we'll see what we can hook you up with. But thank you guys so much for being on here. Appreciate you guys. We'll be back. We might do some stuff over the weekend. Might be some like not just magic. So keep that in mind. Everything we sell helps. So we got lots of other stuff we sell from DVDs to other things as well. So we'll see you guys around. Have a good rest of your night, and we'll be out. And hey, don't forget, keep leveling up.